Iowans with family in the region are hopeful for peace, but also say the conflict has already left permanent damage. KCCI chief political reporter Amanda Rooker spoke with a University of Iowa professor who says his family members in Iran are simply terrified for their lives.
Yeah, Jody and Lara, we see all of this in the headlines. For people like Kaveh Akbar, this is so deeply personal. He was born in Tehran. He moved to the United States as a child. Now he's a best-selling author and teaching English in Iowa.
For Kaveh Akbar, a University of Iowa English professor, the conflict between Israel and Iran is more than headlines. It's home.
And my entire life has been spent with this country being at war with people who look like me or my cousins or my uncles or my aunts or my grandma, you know.
He says that's taken a toll.
That does something, I think, to a mind, to a body, right? To just be constantly confronted with images of death and to see so much, excitement at that death, to see so much enthusiasm for that death, to see so many people saying, well, they had it coming.
Akbar says Iran's regime is awful, but he also wants people to recognize the humanity of the Iranian people.
I have many family members still in Iran who are terrified for their lives,
including his family, who's caught in the conflict.
I have an aunt with stage 4 cancer who needs daily chemo that she can't get to right now. She takes care of a daughter who's dependent on her.
And he says his dad can't leave to visit his sister.
And he can't go visit her in Iran right now while she has this very, very serious cancer. And that's not a casualty that will show up in anyone's books or in anyone's tally. But to my dad, nothing's bigger.
Akbar says the world often overlooks the silent costs of war.
There are the people who show up in the war casualties. This person was killed by this bomb, right? And then there are the thousands upon thousands upon thousands of people who will never show up in a casualty, but whose lives are irreparably damaged.
Now he's making a plea for more empathy.
I have to be here petitioning for people's humanity because of the place I was born, because of the people that I love. It's an exhausting and humiliating position to be in, frankly. But also, this is one thing that I can do today.
Akbar says his family was receiving flyers from Israel warning of more bombs, warning to evacuate at the very same time that he was hearing a ceasefire had been announced. So while he is hopeful for peace, he says he's also not convinced a ceasefire will hold. Jody.
Such a powerful interview. Amanda, thank you.